Hello, scientists. We are already halfway through our week of learning. Can you believe it? Me neither. It's going by so fast because we have such a short week together. But we still have a lot to learn, though. Do you remember what question we're trying to answer? Yes, we're trying to answer the question, what do plants and animals need to do to survive? I told you about the crab and shrimp video that I watched, which was what really launched this investigation. And I wanted to see if any of my científicos used their sense of sight yesterday to notice a mistake on our entry. I'll give you a clue. It's in the blue area. Yeah, I didn't write the date correctly. I was so hung up on our learning from last week that I wrote the date from then. So yesterday was not February 11th. Since today is the 17th, and I take away 1, yesterday was the 16th. So I'm just gonna add a little belly because the number 6 kinda could look like this. So I'm gonna add a little hat and a little belly on the bottom. Oh, I hope it's okay I made a mistake. Well, you know, I think it is okay. Scientists make mistakes. As long as we fix them, it's all right. I think we're ready to continue. So today, I wanted to share some research as well as some images that might help us better understand how animals and plants survive. So I was doing some research out of a reference book, and that's a special kind of nonfiction book, and found out about some pretty interesting defenses. Let's see what I learned. I learned about 4 main defenses that plants and animals can have. They are camouflage, shells or armor, spikes or spines, and poison or venom. Ooh. So some of you need to learn what these words mean, and that's a great idea. Let's take some time to understand our new scientific vocabulary. Camouflage is when a living thing is hard to see because its color matches its surroundings. We're gonna show a picture on the screen of different animals and plants using camouflage. Can you see them? That was a bit challenging. I was able to see some living things though. The next defense, shells or armor, are really hard, which makes it difficult to bite through. Let's check out some images on the screen and see if you recognize any of the living things that have shells or armor. Did you see the crab? I don't think any shrimp would survive against that. The next defense that I learned about was spikes or spines. Do I need to explain this defense? I didn't think so. But let's check out some living things with these defenses. Look at the pictures. Just imagining all those sharp things made me cringe. Whew. The last defense that I learned about was poison or venom. And I have my notes. So when a living thing is poisonous, you have to eat it to get a reaction. And if a living thing is venomous, it has to bite you to give you a reaction. I think I got that right. So let's look at some examples of poisonous or venomous living things. I just realized I don't have any of these defenses. I wonder what defenses humans have. Maybe we'll get to answer that by the end of the week. Now, I was thinking we could look at some more images of plants and animals and try to determine what defense it has. Do you think that's something you can do? I think so too. All you need for this activity is your sense of sight and your scientific mind, which I think you always bring. The 4 defenses we're trying to determine right now with these animals are camouflage, shells and armor, spikes and venom, or spikes and spines, and poison and venom. My bad, scientists. Let's get started by checking out this picture of some crabs. What defense do you see on them? Yes, I agree. We know from when we learned about Dungeness crabs that they have a hard shell. So this would go with the armor defense. Buen trabajo, great job. Let's look at our next living thing. Ooh, my favorite plant, a cactus. What defense were you able to see on the cactus? I saw those spikes too. Have any of you actually touched a cactus? Me too. It is not a great feeling. So let's continue. Next, you'll see an insect in a plant. Tell me what defense you can see. Some of you heard my little clue. This insect is using camouflage. I had a hard time seeing it the first time I looked at it. Let's check out the last image I have. This one shows a scorpion. What defense do you think a scorpion has? Some of you knew scorpions are venomous. If they get you with their needlepoint tail, not only will it hurt, but you will get a serious reaction. I bet animals really try to stay far away from them. Well, great job today, scientists. We learned a lot about animal and plant defenses, and these defenses can make it hard for plants and animals to be seen or get eaten. Interesting. I feel like we're a lot closer to answering our questions. Well, which defenses were new to you? Oh, cool. These defenses finally taught me the difference between poisonous and venomous. I can't wait to continue exploring tomorrow. Thank you for learning with me, and please enjoy the rest of the show.